Right now on Up with KREM, President-elect Donald Trump is already making plans before he takes office. Who will help with his transition, plus where the federal prosecutions against him stand.
Sunny and mild November weather finishes off the week. As for the rain chances this weekend, they're fluid with a split of some drier and some wetter days.
We've all had to do it at times. You know, we've been through red times, we've been through blue times.
This morning, Republican voters in Washington are giving their advice to Democrats after Trump was announced the winner of the presidential election.
Up with KREM begins now.
Good morning. Happy Friday Eve. Eve. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Shannon Curtis. Wait, Tim, you see that over there? You see it?
What do I make?
Just on the horizon. That's Friday happening.
Oh,
it's coming.
I see it. It's right there on the floor. Thomas.
Good morning, guys. We got to send it to Thomas. We're way too excited over here.
We're only one day away to Friday, but I have to ask Channing how many days away to Christmas.
51. Wait,
Less
you want to see
than
the
that.
It's 49. Hold on.
49.
If I go to my phone, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I knew you would probably know it, or at least be in the realm of that, because Channing, of course, loves Christmas. I mean, who doesn't? But the only thing is, well, we got to get at least some snow between now and then. Plenty of time for that, and the mountains have gotten their fair share, but not worried about that for today. Instead, we just got sunny skies already this morning, and as of 8 a.m., temperatures have already warmed up a few degrees. We're at 31 degrees, so it's still cool since we are below the freezing mark, but we are on the up and up pretty quickly here. Even Coeur d'Alene, you went from 26 to 32 within this last hour, so we are looking good for today. Should be up to about 50 degrees for this afternoon.
This morning, President-elect Donald Trump and his team are moving forward with transition plans for his second term in the White House. He already announced the heads of his transition team, Linda McMahon and Howard Lutnick. McMahon is the former United States Administrator of the Small Business Administration. During Trump's first administration, Lutnick she was actually a part of Trump's first administration. Meantime, Lutnick is an American billionaire and CEO of financial company Cantor Fitzgerald. CBS News also learned that Special Counsel Jack Smith and the Department of Justice are in talks about how to wind down federal prosecutions against President-elect Trump. One case stems from alleged plans to subvert the peaceful transfer of power around the 2020 election, and the other relates to classified documents seized at Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence.
Now I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we accept the results of this election.
Vice President Kamala Harris officially conceding the presidential race. At Howard University, Harris urged her supporters to accept the result of the 2024 election and not give up the broader fight. Harris also said that she will help with President-elect Trump's transition and the peaceful transfer of power after calling earlier to congratulate him. The Trump team said in that call, quote, President Trump acknowledged Vice President Harris on her strength, professionalism, and tenacity throughout the campaign. Late on election night, he also spoke about his comeback.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
Trump has said beginning on day one, he will begin the mass deportation of people living in the U.S. illegally and plans to end the wars in Ukraine and Gaza. He also says he wants to impose a tariff of up to 20% on all goods not made in America. In the meantime, this morning, President Biden is set to address the nation. We're waiting to hear from him within the next few minutes about the transition to President-elect Trump's second presidency starting January 20th. We received a new drop of ballots from the Spokane County Elections Office.
Let's take a look at some of the closest uncalled races at this hour. We're keeping a close eye on the race for Washington's 4th Congressional District. 2 Republicans are vying for the seat, and it remains too close to call. Incumbent Dan Newhouse had a slight lead over Jared Sessler after initial returns. Newhouse has been under attack by former President Donald Trump after the congressman voted to impeach Trump following the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Right now, Republican Spokane County Commissioner Al French is neck and neck with his Democratic opponent Molly Marshall. Votes are still being tallied at this hour.
Next, taking a look at Initiative 2066. It's a tight race with a majority of voters voting no on this initiative, or voting yes, rather, on this initiative. Now, if it's passed, it would block state and local governments from restricting access to natural gas. Right now, though, there is a state law which impacts only Puget Sound Energy in the Seattle area. The 3 other statewide initiatives were rejected by voters.
At 8:05, another look at our weather forecast where we got the sunshine out already and our satellite view showing plenty of clear skies all across the northwest. And that's a pretty calm weather pattern that we have for today. So really no issues whatsoever. And our high temperatures do get a little bit warmer than they were yesterday since we were forecasting about 50 degrees for today. That is above average for November standards and looks like the 50s are going to stay for this weekend. Coming up, my full forecast, we're going to cover when those next rain chances are set to arrive. So look for those details coming up.